Maybe you run a red light. Or maybe you prepare your own homemade chicken tartare. Maybe you get drunk on a Sunday night and lose your job the next morning. Maybe you ignore your mother's best advice and choose to penetrate the veiny, hot dog-skinned girl you've been seeing without pausing to saddle a condom on top of your penis beforehand. These are bad ideas, and we all have them sometimes. Like when your girlfriend tells you she thinks it would be, quote, awesome, to, quote, get into doing speed, all the time, for just a little bit, and then you never see her again. Because then, maybe, you need a new girlfriend. There is no neighborhood in town more romantic and single, and drunk and lonely, than the fabulous Benson district. What better strip of bars to find a keeper, and on Benson First Friday no less. Maybe you go to the Barley Street Tavern to see a local band called Bad Country. You arrive at the bar to discover not an audience, but a cheerleading squad, a steady supply of monochromatic, pink-cheeked females whose spiritual bodies are axially split, 50-50 between moderately successful and moderately down-to-earth. You are intrigued, and you begin a conversation with a forlorn-looking Rosalinda at the corner of the bar.
Hello, darling. I hear you like Bad Country, a band. I am a broken-hearted rambler who drank his way through a whopping 2.5 years of college, and the only newspaper I read is The Onion. Don't be afraid. I would like to buy you a drink, but first I was wondering if I could use your phone to check how much money is in my bank account.
The girl sighs and you notice she is wearing a sweatshirt that says, Yale Law. Feeling heartbroken, you retire to the back of the venue and wonder how to get a job at an architecture firm. You're all alone. You, your thoughts, and Bad Country.
Christ.
You think to yourself.
What's with this band name? Bad Country? Certainly these yacht owners' children are not bad boys.
It must be a political statement, you think. We live in a bad country. Or it is ironically literal. Our music is bad country. Music. Bad country. Bad. Everything turns red. You're shivering with anger. So maybe you dump Rosalinda, attorney at law, and you venture over to the waiting room instead. You walk in, survey the crowd, and... Babe Goldmine is not the name of the band playing at the waiting room, although I would probably be there if it was. Instead it refers to the droves of red-blooded island girls who are fanning each other with palm leaves, cooling their sticky hot anticipation of Ladyfinger. If you've never seen Ladyfinger, go see them, if only because they are the unofficial Dane Cook family band. It is also the Scene's album release show. I have often wondered why a band would release its album during a show it wasn't headlining, but I digress. The crowd, which by this point is so full of juicy West Teeny boppers that it's about to burst, roars with applause as the Scene takes the stage. And so do you clap. You clap hard. By the time they're playing their first song you're practically in tears. You are saluting, God bless Benson, God bless the waiting room, God bless the Scene. But something about their first song haunts you. It transports you. The chunky chords, the whiny vocals, the epic build-ups. You're no longer in the waiting room anymore. You're in your old bedroom. It's 2004. You're looking at the MySpace page of the girl you love. She's taken a photograph of herself in a mirror, wearing grey cotton sweatpants and a plain yellow tank top. Written in pink lipstick against the corner of the mirror are the words, "Baby Slut." You've been listening to the Hawthorne Heights song on her profile page, over and over again, all day. You're about to play it once more, one last time you tell yourself, when you sense something cold and wet sliding down your cheek. It's a tear. It is your tear. You are crying. Why are you crying? She hurt you, didn't she? Yes, she hurt you bad. You reach toward the screen. You caress the JPEG image of her face, unbutton your pants. Suddenly you're back in the waiting room. The Scene has finished their first song. Everyone is leaving. You overhear a pair of long-legged women who are buttoning their coats on the way to the door.
That band fucking sucked.
Yeah, it really did.
Let's go to Club No Quiet instead.
Yes.
You ask one of the women.
What? Did you say Club No Quiet? Are you sure you don't mean Cub No Quiet? Clubs, is this a group promoting the brutal poaching of seal cubs, who are beaten to death with clubs for their downy soft fur?
No.
Responds long-legged blonde babe number 1.
No. It is a safe refuge for all women.
It is taking place at the sweatshop,
says babe number 2.
This is an appropriately named venue, because sweatshops have historically been a safe haven for all women, like the famous Triangle Factory in New York.
You arrive at the sweatshop with the long-legged babes. You are greeted by thousands of the most beautiful women you have ever seen. You approach a particularly free-spirited warrior child. She tells you she is in a band called George Class.
Hello.
You say.
I saw you on stage, and I must say that I did not find you beautiful in the slightest, because I am capable of viewing female flesh without sexualizing it. Sex is an appetite and I am the ascetic monk. No, don't get up. I would like to worship in the monastery of your mind. I enjoyed your music, without any heteronormative presupposition of the value of a female gimmick. I want to give my penis to you, so we can eat it. I will wear my mother's apron while I bake it into a steaming hot cobbler, and we will picnic upon the backs of 10,000 fertile doulas. We will chase exotic birds across the living rooms of senators. Bring your camera. We will get pissed drunk with the most important restaurant owners of Benson. Then I will take you home and lay you naked in the street. I will take photographs, so many photographs, and send them to our unborn children. I look at you and see a mirror of myself, with the words baby slut smeared in pink lipstick in the bottom corner. Look at the beautiful women around you. 20,000 hands for 10,000 mirrors for the baby sluts of some pubescent god, chiming like a bell in an empty, forgotten city.
Sometimes going out on the weekend is a bad idea. That's why I fucking stay at home.